Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers and all my viewer watchers. If you haven't subscribed while you're watching, think about subscribing. Hit that button, just ding, and you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. Today, people been leaving a lot of comments what they would like to see me cook and everything. So today I'm going down that list. As you know, in a couple of my other videos, I've been going down the list, cooking different things what you like for me to cook. So today I'll be doing some chicken adobo. Today also I'll be using this Power XL. You know, I've been cooking a lot of things in this Power XL. A lot of people been leaving good comments about this Power XL, watching my videos. So today I'll be using this Power XL, and I'll be doing an adobo in this Power XL. Also, I can't cook this adobo with this top on. So for those of you just got one, the top come off very easy. Just lift it up, take that top off, sit it to the side. Don't be afraid to take it off and everything. And then I'll be using the lid. The lid fit right on it, like that. In the meantime, I'm just gonna take it off the lid. It's nice and clean. Today, I will put this on Sauté. Put it on Sauté, press timer. And then it's set for 350. Now I'm gonna set this for 60 minutes. Remember, 60 minutes, 55 is 60 minutes, and I'm gonna press start and let it warm up before I start putting my ingredients in it and everything. And it's warming up, getting nice and warm and everything. And now what I'm gonna be using today, I'm gonna be using a half an onion. That's red onion. You could use white onion, any kind of onion you wanna use. I'm gonna be using a teaspoon of whole clove black pepper, 1/2 a teaspoon of vinegar, 6 cloves of garlic. Just chop it up nice and small, any kind of way you like to chop it up. 1 bay leaf, 1/2 a teaspoon of black pepper, and it's gonna be 3/4 cups of soy sauce. Also, I'll be using 2 tablespoons of oil, and as you see, I have my water right here. I'll be using 1.5 cups of water. And now I'm gonna pour my olive oil in here like this, and just pour it in there, let it get nice, good, and hot and everything. Like that. And it's a lot of different things I'm gonna be cooking in this Power XL. I'm just going down like that list, like I say, so we can do different things together in Mr. Belle Kitchen. And so what I'm gonna be doing now, I'm gonna add these onions in here, just like this. As you see, I chop them up nice and small. And mix it up like that. You can hear it sizzling and everything, so it's nice and hot. And I'm gonna put this garlic in here that I chop up. I'm gonna let this just saute for a minute and everything. And you know Mr. Belle, he likes to take you step by step in his kitchen. And you also can look in the comment box and get all the ingredients. I have all the ingredients in the comment box. In case the video just a little too fast for you, just look in that comment box. As you see, they get nice and brown. Just like that. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. Okay, as you see, it's getting nice, good, and brown. So I'm just gonna put it just like this, stir it up a couple times. And it's nice and hot. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put my chicken in there and get it nice, good, and brown. Just put all this in there like that. Just like that. Let it get nice and brown. Just stir that up. By the way, on the chicken, I cut up a whole chicken, and I'm using all the parts of the chicken except for the back and the neck. So you can chop it up either way you want them. You can just use wings if you want to use wings. You can use just the breast. Or you can use pork if you want to use pork. But today we're doing some chicken adobo. I'm going to stir that up. And as you see, it's getting nice and brown already. I'm going to let it sit for a minute like that. I'm going to stir it up like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this lid over here. It's nice and clean. I'm going to just sit this lid on it so it can get nice and good. Sit it just like that. Okay, I'm going to take the top off it and we're going to take a sneak peek at it and see how it's coming out. As you see, it's coming out nice and brown. Just the way you want this chicken to come out to be. It's looking good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it sit for a little while longer before I put the rest of the ingredients in it. And sit for a few minutes, put the top back on, and just let it cook. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this top off. And I'm going to sit it to the side. And I'm just going to stir that up. As you see, it's cooking good and everything. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my soy sauce in there. And I'm going to just pour that in there. All over this chicken like this. I'm going to just pour all that soy sauce in here. Just like that. Get every drop of it out. And I'm going to stir that up for a minute. Just like this. And I'm going to stir it up like this. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my water in with it after I stir it up for a minute. Get it nice and good. Get it all over there, just like that. So I'm going to pour this water in there too, mix it up. Just stir it up, and then I'm going to put my bay leaf in there so everything can just simmer on real good. So it cook down. I'm going to put this bay leaf in like that. I'm going to just put it in like that. Let it just cook. So I'm going to sit the top back on it and just let that cook real good. Top on it and let that cook. And so while my chicken adobo is cooking, what I'm going to do with all these offset dishes right here, I'm going to be washing them while they're cooking. So while your adobo cooking or whatever you're cooking, you could be washing your little dishes and everything, getting all that clean so we can enjoy the food when it gets done. We won't have to worry about these dishes. Okay, it's been about 12 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to check it and see how it's coming out. It's coming out pretty good. So I'm just going to mix it up like this. And just let it continue to cook. It's cooking good, as you see. Okay, now I'm going to take the lid off. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my black pepper in. And just pour that in all over. And then I'm going to put my other black pepper in. And I'm going to stir this for a couple minutes and so that seasoning could be all in there. You know, you like everything just right, nice and tasty. Get good. Everybody loves adobo. And this is one of the quickest ways of cooking adobo too. It's like this. This is going to be very good over some rice. I'm telling you, it's going to be like finger licking good. I'm going to put the lid back on it. Okay, now I'm taking that top off. We're going to look at this together, and we're going to see how this looks coming out. Sit the top down. And I'm going to just stir it up. As you see, everything's looking nice and good. I'm going to just mix it up. And it's looking good. The juice is in there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take this vinegar and pour in here like that, and I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Just stir that up and let it cook for a few more minutes. Just stir that up nice and good. Yeah, it's going to be all over. And she sees it's looking good. How about that? And so if you like adobo, this is the way to do the adobo. Just like this. And it's looking good and everything. Yeah, and I'm gonna put the top on for a couple more minutes and let it sit like that. Okay, now I'm gonna take this top off. And as you see, it's cooked real nice. This is good and everything. And I didn't use the hour. I still have 16, so I just cook it for like, I'll say 44 minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press cancel. And you got your dinner cooked for 44 minutes. That's good. So what I'm gonna do is unplug that, and I'm just gonna take it out so they have a nice little juice in it and everything. And I'm gonna put it right here in this bowl. Just take this out nice and good and put it right in here, just like this. Take this adobo out of here. Just spread that all over like that. And set this to the side. And this is your adobo. This is how it look. I'm gonna have this over some rice. I would taste it now, but my rice not cooked yet. So that's cooking with the Bells. We did it again. If you like it, subscribe. Leave a comment in the box. Thank you.